Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, boohoo, because I don't know where you've been with us. We started off the show rather with an absolute banger by Kings in the motherfucking Bill Deezy, and they did what they had to do. And we sat down with them and we obviously talked about the Weinberg Family Festival. Now, what I want to find out, our social media question for the day rather, is which artist are you looking forward to seeing the most at the Weinberg Family Festival? Is it the Kings? Is it the Temple Boys? Personally, I don't even know who else is on the lineup, but I can't wait to see the Temple Boys. And after that first performance, Kings, you're coming a bit second. Remember, guys, you can answer those questions on our social media. It is EKSE Live on Instagram, on Twitter, as well as on Facebook. Right now, though, let me stop talking. Let's see what's happening in the lounge with Sibu, as well as our digital content creator.
What's happening in the lounge is Usibu is a bit sad because I'm not going to the festival because I still need to see Temple Boys actually performing live. But yes, you do know that every Friday here on EKSE Live, it is a Vibey Friday. This week we do have the influencer IntezaarKippie, who is a TikToker, and a lot of his content it displays the cultures and everything that happens in the world of EK Flats. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one and only Intezaar.
Oh yeah. Oh, you made my because of TV.
Welcome to the show, man. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No, I'm doing great, man. So I want to ask you. Let's get straight into it about the because I like the energy. You just took over.
Yes, always with 100% energy. You know, always.
Don't take my job. Don't take my job. But we want to welcome you again to the show, and I want you to take us through the type of content you make and who Intezaar is.
Okay, the type of content I make. I wouldn't say I have a specific niche that I make. I would say it's more like what happens in my day-to-day life and what I do. I give people like a different view, like what's happening in my life, basically. Okay. Yeah, that's what I can say. And I'm someone, I do not follow trends. I tend to make them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So because I do see that in terms of your videos and the content that you make, there's so many people involved in it. Do you find, how do you make them work with you in terms of creating the content? Or do you like, come on, we're doing this content, or you get to ask or it's them who offer themselves to be part of your videos?
At first, I would say it took some time for my family to get used to me literally making TikToks about everything. Yeah. But I would say eventually they got used to it. Oh. And because of that, because of me making TikToks about everything, I lost many people that were close to me.
Yes.
But besides that...
Did you lose them?
Yeah, I lost them.
Were they running away from you?
Yeah, they weren't so happy about the content I made. Oh. But because of that, my bond between my mother and my brother grew even stronger. So my mommy is like keen to be in my TikToks whenever and wherever. Nice. You know what I mean? And when it comes to my friends, they knew me before, I was well known. Yes. So it's a norm to them now, and my teachers, I would say they were really proud to see how far I've come. Yeah. Especially my geography teacher, as she knew me since grade 8. Oh, nice. So she saw from where I started and where I am now. Yeah.
So it's amazing. I like the fact that you get to mention that there's in some process that's what happens mostly in life where we're doing good or doing something, those people that you lose along the journey. Yeah. And I like the fact that the way you took it, you're like, okay, we're still creating content.
Yes, we still move on. We're moving here.
Amazing. So in terms of you saying that, where do you actually draw out your inspiration from? Because some people tend to be like, okay, I watch a lot of TV, the videos that I make, and you do say that, is it the people that you watch around or you replicate that on your videos?
I would say content comes wherever, whenever. If I now here's a thunderstorm coming, then I know I'm making a TikTok about that thunderstorm. Nice. So I would say what's happening in my day-to-day life, you know what I mean? Anything that happens that I know, okay, this is gonna capture the people's attention, I'll make a TikTok about.
Okay, so now to talk about something that's kind of like, that's a bit serious in terms of the videos that you make, because you do understand there's certain stereotypes that you get to attach to certain people. So in terms of the colored community, how do you tend to find a way of actually getting rid of those stereotypes or certain behaviors that people would expect from the colored community?
Yeah, I would say my TikToks are basically based on what I do on my day-to-day life, right? As a colored. And when it comes to stereotypes, I tend not to make them, but I tend to break them and to show the colored community that anything is possible. You know, if you put your mind to it. So I tend to break stereotypes.
Yeah. So in terms of as Cape Townians, we there's a certain way with what you just said now of creating content and
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
touching people. So in terms of your content, how is it that, what's your whole aim? Where do you see it going? Do you just see yourself just creating TikToks, or what kind of impact would you like to have on the community?
What can I say? When I really do not know where is this going to take me, but
Yes.
look where I am today. I'm literally on
You're live
TV, like
TV.
I'm live TV. So I do not know where this is going to take me, but all I want to do is put a smile on people's face and let my platform be a platform where anybody can enjoy it anytime, any day, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. And I do believe that I like the fact that when you started with your energy, it explains a lot of what kind of content creator you
Yes.
are. And where do you take the energy from? From the mom's side or your dad's side? Where does it come from?
Okay. Wait, my mommy will kill me. I would say both sides, both of them, from my mother and my father. I would say they're both adventurous, so that just gave me that,
That push. Very nice.
yeah, that push.
I like the fact that, is there anything else that you'd like to address everyone at home who's watching you right now, and people that, because I do believe your content has touched so many lives, changed so many people. So what message would you like to send to them?
I would just want to say, so I'm so proud of, I'm so thankful for everyone that has been supporting me
Nice.
from day one. And look where I am now. Anything is possible. I promise you, like this year, I had a list of goals that I set out for myself. And this was one of the goals, to be on TV.
Nice.
And it's February, and look where I am now already.
The month of love. For some people, it's the month of TV.
Yes.
But for everyone else, where can we find your content?
You
Where
can
we
get me
follow
on
you?
Instagram, IntezaarKippie. On TikTok, also IntezaarKippie. And yeah, that's where you can get me.
Thank you very much, man, for joining us. I like your energy, I like everything,
It's
and I wish
always
you
a pleasure,
all the
man.
best. But yes, that was Intezar, our influencer here in Cape Town, doing the big things, the things that cannot meant to be done. But we are back with our favorite local show, which is where we highlight, oh my God, I think my mood is still on Intezar because the energy is all over the place. This is whereby we showcase the best restaurant, food trucks that we have in the city that you can actually check out. But this week.